That breaking news here at 6. We have just learned a top RFK Jr. advisor will serve as acting CDC leader after the former director's firing. His name is Jim O'Neill. He was a deputy to Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. An administration official confirmed the move tonight amid fallout among CDC department heads.
Huge crowds outside the CDC in Atlanta tonight. They were there to say goodbye to top health officials who just resigned over their displeasure with decisions being made in D.C. They leave the agency after the White House said CDC Director Susan Menarez was fired by President Trump yesterday.
Political reporter Doug Reardon is there at the CDC headquarters tonight in DeKalb County. And Doug, a touching goodbye for those leaving today.
Well, it certainly was an emotional scene. Hundreds of people lined the sidewalk here at the CDC to send off those department heads that oversaw, for example, the CDC's respiratory illness and health data science programs. Their departure, along with the departure of the CDC director, appeared to be tied to disagreements with the White House over key science. A hero's reception for 4 high-ranking CDC officials who walked off the job Thursday. They all oversaw crucial departments and resigned after the apparent firing of the agency's director on Wednesday. Their bios on the CDC website already empty.
I said first do no harm, and I feel like CDC is being weaponized, and I can't be a party to weaponizing something to hurt people.
When we saw our director unable to do her job, unable to be making policy decisions to let the science lead, that was a tipping point for us.
Susan Menarez only spent a month as CDC director. Disagreements over vaccine policy and a deadly shooting at CDC headquarters made for a dizzying tenure. The official Health and Human Services page announced on Wednesday, Susan Menarez is no longer director of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. But hours later, another post from Menarez's lawyer said she'd neither resigned nor been fired. She chose protecting the public over serving a political agenda, the attorney wrote.
Her lawyer's statement made it abundantly clear themselves that she was not aligned with the president's mission.
At a press conference Thursday, the White House seemed to confirm the decision came from them.
The secretary asked her to resign. She said she would, and then she said she wouldn't, so the president fired her, which he has every right to do.
Oh, I'm livid. I'm livid.
State Senator Elena Perrin represents the Atlanta district where the CDC sits. She's worried about the lack of leadership at the renowned health agency.
I'm not worried you can't rebuild it. The question is, how long will it take and how much damage will be done in the meantime?
Other Georgia leaders expressed the same concern. Senator Raphael Warnock called Menarez's firing anti-science, and in a tweet, Georgia Senator John Ossoff said, quote, the administration's extremism and incompetence are putting lives at risk. And the White House said today that a new pick for CDC director would be announced, quote, very soon. In DeKalb County, Doug Reardon, Atlanta News First.